It's not impossible, Grace. I just don't see it. What don't you see, LeFay? Are you saying you do not consider me to be the legitimate queen of Newfoundland? I'm saying I'm not certain. I'm saying I'm not certain that I should bow to you. But we will be stronger together. The future will be better if we are together. But you do not follow Jack anymore. You've put aside the Fae and the spirits of the sea. I don't know, but I will continue to consider it. At least you can know that I will not resist you. We are not foes, even if we are not yet allied. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. I have some news. It's wild news. So, Dwight, our future character, our heir, and our wonderful son, has a dwarf concubine who is a poet and has given him a child who is thankfully Amy Laverty is thankfully not a dwarf. You know what? Screw that. She is an excellent dwarf, and her child will be an excellent dwarf too. She's gonna run out of the ability to make children, so maybe she'll give him a son first. Maybe it'll be his actual wife. I mean, we're part of a concubine religion, I think. That's what's validating the concubines. I don't know how he is a concubine. Yeah, it Fathomless occultry allows concubines. So yeah. Okay, so we have some problems. Problem number one: our legitimacy tanked because of a lost battle, because of our vanity. We shouldn't have attacked, but we did. To get legitimacy back, we probably need to do something rash, like go to war, because there's no chance she's gonna accept it. Well, 54 is not actually that bad. Maybe. Court Chaplain, Maze of Newfoundland, finish Convert County. Yes, we knew that was happening. Sway Compliments, where are you at now? You're 76. Unshakable faith in the old man of the sea. Okay. Yeah. This is probably enough. So we'll get off of that and we'll get ourselves onto this guy who we can sway. We could offer him a concubine. Do we have a good concubine to offer? Not our daughter. Not our screecher. Not our doctor. He will not accept. What is it, because she's crazy and infirm? Is that why you don't want her? It's fine. You're an old man. Yeah, I could just solve this problem. He's a mayor in Charlottetown. I could just literally... I don't think that's high enough. I think... Yeah, we gotta go one higher when you're tribal, so we can't revoke him. The only other thing I could do is imprison him, which would be tyranny. I could accuse him of violating sumptuary laws. It'd be an even fight, though. We don't want to do that. We don't like even fights. Is there anything else we want to conquer right now? Who holds Nantucket? Apparently, Nantucket is being held by New York. This is Oak Bluffs. We have 3 allies. Could we take Nantucket? If we call all our allies in, could we conquer Nantucket? That's too bold. That's too bold. It's too bold. Maybe, though, something less bold? Let's see. Look at the duchies here. Let's take a look at our faith. It's the Bay of Fundy. So what duchy is this part of? Petacodiac. I wonder if it's actually possible for us to declare war for this duchy on them. I think it is. I think we do it. I think if his military was absolutely full, he wouldn't stand a chance against us. So I think we're doing it. You know, we need legitimacy, all right? Ray's all here, yes. We are working on him. How you doing over there, Morgan Le Fay? How you doing? So 53% chance. Our military is too weak. We have low legitimacy. It'd be 25% chance if our legitimacy was high. She has maximum opinion of us for 35%. Our powerful vassals are starting to like us and can like us more. There is at least 20% in here someplace. If we can clear that 10% lower for being having a lower military, and then we can get the powerful vassals up to close to full. It might be possible. It might be possible. It might be too much for us to try to do at this time. But we're still trying. So you expect a position on the council. You're terrible. You're literally terrible, hun. I don't want to give you the wrong idea, but you're awful. We're not going to work on you first, though. We're going to work on the other guy first. Suppose we should use some of our prestige here. We might as well, right? Yep. High Kingdom of Newfoundland. Yep. You can designate a guardian for your granddaughter. Okay, she wants to be book learned. Who's got good book learning? No, not me. Who's got good book learning? You do. Change your faith if you have the opportunity. Thanks a lot. Our daughter, Nina, can marry. Looking at alliance power. Ooh, Gothic occultery, the other occultery religion. She's 23 and he's 11. In 5 years, she'll be 28. That's still plenty of time for them to have a kid. And the fact that she's attractive will definitely help. He is from Massachusetts. He's a Chowder folk. She's half a Chowder folk. I think I'm all about this. For sure, I think I'm all about this. Doesn't need to be matrilineal. Yeah, I'm totally all about that. Go for it. That's a good marriage. Let's call in Morgan Le Fay. I guess we can call him the Smelly Man, too. Hooks expiring soon. I don't think we have any really use for these hooks. Okay. Second accolade. I mean, our daughter has been our knight for a long time. She's a Huntmaster's one I like. I don't care for Marauder, but we could do a Huntmaster. She could be a Huntmaster. He will be the second. The mayor. Okay. How are you an ally? Oh, your daughter is married to my son. That's a total thing. That's a total thing that's true. Alright, so we're just gonna go in here and we're gonna siege these down as quick as possible. We want this done. It needs to be fast. This is a This is to make up for the fact that people doubt us after we lost that battle. Oh, we're doing such a good job, too. Excellent. Everyone's joining in. I would love to win some battles here. We're going to personally lead this army. Do these sieges, get this done. I don't know if he's brave enough to come after us himself, but if he is, we're brave enough to smash his face into the ground. That's how I feel about that. Don't need to bring him in. We've paid enough to get people in. Oh, we are in debt. We are in debt. Wait, why did we... Oh, we're losing tons of money, that's why. What has happened here? It's a tribal kingdom still. Oh, right, because our kingdom is way more expensive to maintain than it used to be. Damn it. Hopefully this war is done fast, okay? I don't want a small war here, okay? I want this done fast as lightning. You can help to siege. I am going to split off besiegers. Send this back. Do we have somebody who can ford this? Yeah, he's good enough to ford it. Oh, they caught him. There's no point in worrying about that. Remerge. Take it ourselves. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Let's get this thing down. This army up here. We could actually send ourselves to kill this. Leave our son in charge because he's the better siege manager. Hit this. We move fast because that's one of our benefits. Okay. Got that. Captured this guy. Nobody wants to pay for him. Hopefully we can get, like I said, we need to get this done fast. This needs to be a very fast war. No slow times, all fast times. We're already deeply in debt. Please get something good out of this. 35 gold, that helps us with the debt. We also took some prisoners in the siege. Any of them worth any money? Maybe after the war, not right now. Okay, let's head down here and hit this. Lightning strike. This territory will probably end up going to our older son. We could do the Tanistry election thing again, and then he would have another reason to complain that we have done him wrong. And I'm not sure that he would be wrong. You want help? He's going to attack me, so if he tries to attack me, you need to help. It's your job. Your literal job is to help. I'm going to split this. No, I'm not. I'm going to merge this. I'm going to create an army. That army is going to contain the things that matter, not the levies. We'll select this. We'll send this for aid. Put you there. We will... Wait, no. We will put you there. We will put me here. We will put you... Whatever. Whoever's leading, that's fine. We'll just leave whoever's leading that is fine. He seems to... Okay, he's trying to get out. But we'll try to get him. I don't know who's going to join or not, but we're going to try to get him anyway, because I think we're going to win, even though he has... yeah. Oh, our poor Screecher. Is that the... No. No, the 16-year-old girl. Just started fighting. Why is she there? Oh. That is just all on me. I haven't been watching. And because of that, we have some unforbidden lower people in our army. Maybe she was better when she was alive. Maybe she had some items or something that were making up the difference. Enemy banner. It'll make a fine addition to my collection. Yes, it will. Let's get this thing down. We probably won't need to because this one will probably come through first. Our acquaintance died in our prison. I mean, that's what people get for not paying for people to get out of the prison. I don't know what else to say about that. Like, I offer to send people home immediately, and they refuse to pay. So what do we have here? This is... Okay, so this can no longer be the right order of things. Because if we're going to put up this banner that isn't ours, we need to make sure that the banner above our head is ours. Nice. 3 court artifacts. Also nice. Hopefully nobody else dies in my prison. That's all I gotta say about that. It was never my intent that anyone would die in my prison. Just how things turn out sometimes. Yeah, I immediately turned into a warrior. There we go. We now can enforce our demands on this. So we gained 50 back. Isn't even that much. Let's hold court. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Oh, munificent Queen Grace, I am Mani Matin, and I have traveled far to ask your aid in righting a great injustice. The woman in front of me bows deeply. My sister, Chieftess Shushat, currently sits on the throne of Natusakan, and I am the rightful ruler of those lands. If you aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally. Where is this? Do I care about this at all? Okay, that's close. It's part of this duchy. I don't know. Do we do this? We just came out of a war. We get a strong hook on them. They join our court. We take their territory. I think we're not going to do this. I don't think we're not going to do this. Mayor Duncan, who has clearly been working himself up about something, greets me. My queen, the dogs of Charlottetown think they are better than us, he spews, crackling their haughty jokes that market each day. Mayor Douglas, the obnoxious fool, needs to be put in his place. Those foreign fools made to respect Kensington, the leading city of Prince Edward Island. Bold words, but settle it with action. Who's likely to win? I'm going to lose some ground with either of them. Will you stop this foolishness? Where did it begin? Yeah, we're going to take the 93% chance to get them to stop being rivals and get civic administration. You settled the dispute. They are no longer rivals. Very nice. An envoy from a provincial city, Comrade Hiddeboof of Moncton, has come to protest the abuse his city has been suffering at the hands of their neighbor, Legion Archchaplain Havelock, under the protection of their liege, my vassal, Countess Sonia. They occupy and repossess our arable lands by force and threaten the landowners with spiritual damnation and material violence to make them sell their belongings. I beg of you, my lady, do us justice. Who are we talking about here? So here's the thing. He is definitely not above the law. This is a fathomless kingdom. Things have just changed around here, okay? You need to understand that. All right, my business here is done. 50 legitimacy. Gotta remember that that's a source of strong legitimacy. And use that more often than I do. Used to do it all the time, but lately I haven't been, just because it's been letting pass, you know? Letting it pass a little bit, but that's fine. So Newfoundland now holds this territory, and we've got things to do here. First, we've got one countess here. Will she convert? She will. Good job for her. That's very wise of her. Blessed be the old man of the sea. Absolutely. You are a great steward. You're probably going to end up being a powerful vassal. Let me see what we have here. Now, this title we do not have, but we can create it, right? Not yet, though. I can grant her this, though, and we will, because we don't really want this. We want to control this, and we want it under a Fathomless leader, but we don't really need to hold it directly. Hopefully she will find the money to make the duchy. If she does, I mean, I'll be glad at it. She is upset because she wants a seat in the council. That's probably actually arrangeable. Who is she pushed off? One of the mayors, obviously. It's Duncan. Okay, so Mayor Duncan, the one who likes me better, gets pushed off. Of course he does. What else do we got here? You would be a better spy master, so we'll put you on spy master. And then poor old Duncan, who I worked so hard to get on my side, has to go bye-bye. Replaced by this woman, who is definitely deserving of the position. Good. I hope you understand what I'm asking of you. This is all good. Where do we want to continue our conversions here? That can be up to our son for now, our older son. We'll convert this territory now. The rest of this seems to be going well. We're still trying to get our culture in here. Good. How are we doing? Not great. Not great. So I learned that a very important thing to be doing in order to get your legitimacy up is to hold court. Sway compliments. To make my spy master, Mayor Douglas, more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his unshakable faith in the old man of the sea. That, I think, is the best suggestion. Excellent. Can always use that little extra boost, you know? I wish I had some money right now, because if I had some money right now, I would hold a feast. A feast would actually be very expensive. I have no idea why. I guess I have no good place to hold one either. That doesn't help. 127 isn't actually that bad. We haven't looked at our tech in, like, literally forever. You know, we control it now and all. We got river boats, the draft. We're working on quilted armor. Billeting is happening. And I've been trying to get billeting on purpose because the Enforcer's men-at-arms, which I think is really cool. They are spearmen. Our fascination is up here in quilted armor. I have arrived at Stratford to pay homage to you, glorious queen, and show my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honor. It sure is, son. Thank you. You make your mother proud. And my other son, he's got the gout, and he's had it for a while, but he's doing okay. His hair's falling out, I think. So it's not a thing we can help him with, though. You know? I would love it if you'd change your mind. It's gotten the tiniest amount better. The tiniest amount better. The biggest thing is the low legitimacy. If we can't make that legitimacy happen, then we can't make this happen. We also need to build our military up, which is just time, really. Old foes. I'm back on the battlefield. The mud is clinging to my boots. The rank stench of the dead assailing my nostrils. Once again, I'm reliving the day Chieftain Gory of Grand Falls started the annexation of Corner Brook against me. I wake up gasping, beats of cold sweat clinging to my face. Barnabas stirs beside me, but doesn't wake. I must deal with my troubles alone. I should try to forget. Yes. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. We have taken under our wing another holy site, by the way, which is why I picked this, right? So let's see. What does this holy site give us? That's not it. It's this beautiful, beautiful Fathomless occultary sign. We now have Fundy, embarkation cost, and raid speed. Sorry, that's very, very nice. I really wanted that. Augustus is a small health boost. I'd love to take Nantucket. Oh, we are infirm. Our hard living life is caught up to us. It's not so great. We knew it would eventually happen. We must be in very poor state now. That's not great. They seem to have changed the name of their country to Acadie. Because they have an Acadian boss. Alright. The mayor has come to like us even better, which is good. What else do we got going on here? I suppose we should make her like us for a bit now. We'll sway her. This is never going to work, but our son can work on it, right? It's down to 50. We're never going to get that 25, though. Yeah. Our son might be able to make it happen, you know? If we had thought this through and become queen, well, before we changed our faith, we probably would have got her easily. In fact, I'm pretty sure that we would have got... Well, we would have got her easily. We would still have to do some work. Like, if you look at this... It's almost the whole amount that she's under. It's 40%. 40. Because of being the wrong religion. Okay. We could hold a grand tour. It would be too expensive. We certainly couldn't afford it. There's not really any good raiding targets right now. How is our county control doing? Hopefully it's improving. So your control is going up by 0.3. Sway, check culture. Yeah, they're good people. You know, they're good people. I'm willing to say nice things about my friends and neighbors to help with a bad situation. What is my... You should be doing this. Now we can look at this and see that it's 1.6, which is good. Which is what we want. Got lots of control to gain down here in the new territory. I would love it if she made herself a duchess. Almost willing to toss her a donation for it. The mayor of Charlottetown has fallen out of that position. We need somebody with the hunter trait. Well, let's do a little search, you know, while we continue to let the game run in the background. We are looking for... Court. Adult. Unmarried. We could try to pull in somebody with our doctor. She's 53. Bet she could use some companionship. We're looking for someone with the hunter trait. We also want someone who's relatively young. Doesn't have to be too young, though. We'll sort this by prowess to make sure that they'll actually get to serve as a knight. You got this giant Newfee. I'm in love in this. We died. You killed the marriage, but we died while sending a letter to get our doctor married. What a thing to happen. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. We will continue as Dwight. Let's stop here for a second. We'll negotiate a alliance with our brother. We have too few concubines. We're not employing a wet nurse. We got all sorts of things happening. Married now. Are there any concubines in the court we would immediately take up? Will you convert if I ask you? You might. Shadow of Fame Twilight. I will be like you one day, Grace. I'm glad to have such a famous mother. Yeah, we're not going to fight our mother for her fame. She converted. Good, which means we're going to make her a concubine. That should fix our concubine problem, I think. We should have enough concubines now, I hope. Okay. Situation here. New chancellors. He will obviously be our chancellor. The new countess will be our steward. Mayor Douglas can be our war man. And that leaves us with... I guess you can be the spy master? Yes, and then that leaves our brother as our chancellor once it goes through. We are marshal. We've been working on overseer. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked that for you, kid, but hey, you do what you do, right? Soldiers of lesser fortune. Absolute control. Yeah, maybe you do this and then you get on to stewardship. You could be a war leader, a war commander. You could also do strategist, which is also really good. Authority focus will help, I think. We'll do that. We'll let that request go through for the alliance so that we can put our brother into his position. Yes, now... Our mother wanted to make this happen through some kind of peaceful arrangement. She's actually much more likely to do it with me, strangely enough, because we do not have a trait between us. We are of a different faith. This is doable. Like, this is not impossible. This is much better. Our legitimacy is high instead of low. So basically, to get her to join, we need to focus on our military and making our vassals like us, which we would do anyway. What is this? Election for the title? Okay, no, this is not a thing. Our mother did this because she wanted to manipulate the system. So that's a thing. And then... Do I even have a son yet? I don't even have a son yet. I have another sickly daughter. A daughter named after my mother. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity, right? I mean, we're going to keep her around because she gave us a daughter, even if she is too old to have children. This is our new concubine, our wife. Let me see. Should we seduce her? Yes. I think so. Oh, she's a drunk. Why you gotta be a drunk, my wife? Why you gotta be a drunk? This council actually looks real good to me. They all like me enough. It's really helping to manage our vassals. Let's look what else we got going on here. We got one vassal who is not... Poor old Grace. Who has not got a position on the council, because it always works like that. It is... Young Joy here. Ah, she became our friend. We're not divorcing our friend just to make our vassal happy. No, we can't make bold moves like that. We have to look through this character before the next recording session and figure out what's up with them, because we can't just do stuff like that. So what we will do is sway her, because that seems like it's worthwhile. This is election for the heir of this title, which is also going to be removed as soon as we can afford to, which won't be too long off. We're illustrious. Family's renown is growing. We're almost insignificant. That's pretty cool. And we're a devoted servant. So I think things are good. Let's just put a cap on this with one last little thing here. Oh, he has his own... Oh no, we had this. We made this, right? I can't remember. Maybe he did, maybe we did. It doesn't matter. No, there was only 3 before. So we're going to increase these jolly rovers because we love them. We're still working on... So we are still tribal, right? Yeah. That's fine. We are going to have to work on getting ourselves to be kinship, which is what we actually want. To get to here, we have to get to absolute tribal authority, and we have to make our faith organized. We're actually not that far off organizing the faith. Right? We need this... Yes, how many do we need? Right now we should control 3. This is definitely doable in our life. I have been going on, and I should end this, but we'll talk about this. I think if we do this, we will change... We'll leave concubinage, but we'll change this to equal. Religious isolation is fine. Lighthouse keepers, obviously. I don't think we change any of these. It might change... I might change religious isolationist to something that seems more open. Sanctioned false conversions, flicker of youth. Alright, I'm going to end this now. I can think about this off time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join us the next time we are here with our brand new King Dwight, the Handsome of Newfoundland. We should be able to do this pretty fast. But we do want to raise this as soon as we literally can. Because the sooner we do this, the sooner we can do the last one. So that's a goal too. So we need to get this up. We need to spend our money on things. We didn't have to spend our money on troops because I forgot we were still tribal, which is perfectly fine. I got this. We've got this. We're going to do it. All right. Goodbye for now.